If your child has a cell phone, you know that can come with some dangers. Statistics showing some kids are sexting before they even get to middle school. WECT's Stacey Pinno joins us now with what you need to know. Stacey?
Fran, this might shock you, but research shows that boys and girls as young as 10 years old are sexting. Now, they usually start by sending suggestive text messages back and forth. Combine that with the unlimited access to internet, and those messages sometimes progress into kids sending nude photos to each other. And it's not just the boys sending the pictures to the girls. Stacey Kaiser from the Rape Crisis Center says both genders are sexting at the same rate. She says one way to prevent this is having the talk with your child as soon as you give them a cell phone.
The day they get a cell phone, talking about that. And then the great thing is you've already kind of set those rules, and even if the kid's like, what? Like, who would send me a picture, you know, of themselves? They've got that in their head, and then as they get older, you can really say in the car one day to school. So I watched this news article and it was talking about sexting. You know, I know we've talked about that before, but as you've gotten older, do you know your friends are doing this? And so I think the time to talk to them is really when they get a cell phone.
Now, if you are concerned what your kid is texting, Kaiser is holding a seminar tonight at Roland Grice Middle School. So you can head to our website for more details on that. But coming up on WECT News at 6, we'll tell you some of the most dangerous apps for your kids and what one mom is doing to stay in the loop. Reporting in the studio, Stacey Pinno, WECT News.
Well, most of you know what Facebook and Twitter are, but what about apps like Kik, Tinder, and Snapchat?
Yeah, chances are your kids know about them, and they actually could be using them for something they're not supposed to. WECT's Stacey Pinno is live. And Stacey, why do parents need to watch out for some of these apps that we're talking about?
Well, John and Fran, apps like Snapchat and Kik give their users access to rate, post, and send pictures back and forth. But with statistics showing kids are sexting younger than middle school, it's providing them another avenue to expose themselves. With one snap of a photo, your kid's world can be turned upside down.
In the middle schools, we'll get comment cards from 6th graders that say things like, my boyfriend is pressuring me for sex. How do I know if he really likes me?
1 in 5 kids ages 10 and older have sent a nude or semi-nude photo. But where are these kids getting these ideas? Kaiser says it's from the handy apps on cell phones that are just a click away.
And then they're on Facebook and they're on social media, Twitter, and people are posing, you know, sexy pictures, and then they're getting these requests from sex from their friends. So it's just really like all around us. Our society has become really sexualized.
So apps like Kik are being created.
But basically they can sex without parents finding out. Because it won't be on their phone history.
But Tammy Brown, a mother of 5, is taking matters into her own hands.
My phone provider has a great program where I have it set up that if my child makes phone calls after a certain hour or sends picture messages or texts after a certain hour, it actually sends me an email every day calculating what happened.
So apps like Yik Yak, Snapchat, and Vine, and even just the good old-fashioned text, Tammy has her eye on it.
Don't just give them free run of something. Just know your children. And if you see something strange, different, act upon it.
Because all it takes is curiosity and the click of a button before your kid's picture is in someone else's hands. If you have questions on how to prevent your child from sexting, there is a seminar tonight just for parents at Roland Grice Middle School. You can head to our website or our app for all those details and more. Reporting in the studio, Stacey Pinno, WECT News.